Our Doug Kriegel, the man who knows all about clunkers and especially this program, is live right now in North Hollywood with all the very latest on this program for us. Doug.
Colleen, take a look behind me. The beat goes on. The deals are happening everywhere. In fact, today the House passed an extension of the Cash for Clunkers program, and they're selling cars like hotcakes all over town, even though the money has run out for this program. Here is a rare picture indeed. A new car showroom in North Hollywood crowded with customers. Would you believe they were selling cars here at 2:30 a.m. this morning because of fears the Cash for Clunkers program was going to be canceled?
Some people actually left out of here at 3. It's on finance. I mean, 3 o'clock in the morning, people were sitting here. We didn't get out of finance. You know, cars were being washed. Porters stayed here extra long just to wash the cars. I mean, it's crazy. I've never seen it like this.
Hundreds more clunkers were taken in today all over town as the House passed a $2 billion extension, and the president is urging the Senate to act quickly. Here at Sunrise Ford in North Hollywood, in addition to the $3,500 to $4,500 government rebate, they're taking 50% off the price of Ford Focuses, and these cars are flying out the door.
Our showrooms have been jam-packed for literally this last week has been insane. We've probably done in 1 week close to 55 clunker deals.
It broke his heart, but this man, James Sherman, traded in his 1985 Ford Ranger with 170,000 miles on it. He got $4,500 for it, and it's worth less than $1,000. You love this truck, don't you?
It's hard to get rid of it. I'm going to ask him if I can take it around the block one more last time before I get rid of it here.
But you can't resist the savings.
The savings is unbelievable, and I think what it's going to do for the economy, it's working out.
Even though the Cash for Clunkers program has not been officially extended, dealers and customers here are acting as if it will continue. Nobody thought the government would run out of money so quickly. In fact, car dealers say the government paperwork is a nightmare.
Selling the cars are easy. Getting the money from the federal government, that's the hard part. The website has been completely overloaded. You get halfway through submitting a transaction, it kicks you out. So of the 55 transactions we've done, we went ahead and processed 0.
How about that? Processed 0. That's what happens when the government steps into the car business, at least on this program. Now with the president urging the Senate to approve the additional $2 billion, everyone all over town is assuming all of these car deals, the best week in years at car dealerships here, will be funded. But we shall see. Live at Sunrise Ford in North Hollywood, Doug Kriegel, Channel 4 News. Colleen, back to you.
Doug, it's almost like they're giving them away there. Hey, what about inventory? I know that inventory had really added up. You're probably talking about 08s, 09s, or any of the 10s in as well?
None of the 10s yet, but there are 20,000 to 30,000 new cars sitting at ports and lots all over Southern California. That's how much inventory there is. It's incredible. We've never had that kind of inventory. If you look at vehicles in Long Beach and in Oxnard and at Port Hueneme, an unbelievable number of cars. Up on the 101 freeway, you drive toward Ventura. Take a look on the west side. You'll see 500 BMWs, brand new, not sold. So there is an enormous amount of inventory. But one thing this program has done, which nothing else has done, it's gotten people off the couches and into the car dealerships for the first time in years, Colleen.
And there is financing available to people who qualify?
Absolutely. In fact, now we see, by the way, how important getting the banks healthy is, because most of these deals are going to have to be approved by the banks, so you need a functioning bank system to make these deals happen. So possibly the, no doubt about it, getting the banks healthy and back up to speed was very important because they are the guts of the financial system, and they're going to make these car loans work. By the way, one man said, if the Obama stimulus program had worked this well, we'd probably be well out of the recession by now, Colleen.
In the meantime, you have a whole new beat, Doug. We're just going to call you Doug the Clunker Kriegel. How does that sound?
I think they already call me the Clunker.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all, Mr. Kriegel, not at all. All right, thank you so much.
Here comes the repo man, Lou Pizarro, on the trail of another car to be repossessed.
Customers are a little bit more savvy now, and they're hiding cars, they're trading cars with their family members, or they're parking far away.
Lou's 4x4 truck is equipped to lift and tow a car away in seconds.
So we have the key for this car.
But today, he and his daughter Linda have the keys to repossess an expensive BMW whose owner failed to make car payments.
This is a newer car, and they have electronic ignitions and special keys. It's the same situation. The person's behind 6 months, and they lost their job, and they've been hiding the car.
While that car owner was having lunch in a restaurant, Lou and his daughter Linda were repossessing his BMW. This year, because of the soft economy, the number of cars being repossessed by banks and other lenders is reaching record levels. Close to 2 million cases where people cannot make their car payments, and the vehicle is taken back, usually when the owner is not looking.
I was ashamed at the time.
Wendy's high-end SUV was repossessed after she missed 2 months of car payments.
It obviously wasn't a good decision to get into that car, and it obviously came 2.5 years later. It came tumbling down when they came and took it from me.
Wendy, a graduate student, has now purchased a more affordable car with cash. In her case, they took the car when it was sitting in front of her home in Canyon Country. But there are limits to what a repo man can do to snatch your vehicle.
A repo man can't threaten you, he can't break into your house, he can't lift the garage door to get your vehicle out, he can't drive across your property, he technically cannot move other cars in order to get to your car.
Technically, the bank can repossess your car if you miss one car payment. Generally, it takes more than one missed payment, but there are ways you can keep your car.
Banks, particularly in this climate, like to be somewhat flexible if you can prove that you're going to work with them, and above all else, stay in touch with them and not disappear.
15, I'm going to get 15, 15.
Cars that are repossessed end up at auctions and often get resold at used car lots. Car dealerships in the Inland Empire had vehicles turned back in by people who couldn't make the payments. Some dealers will try to rework the auto loan.
They can refinance the car and stretch it over a longer period of time and lower the payment.
Earning about $300 for each car captured, Lou Pizarro's team might grab 10 to 15 vehicles per day. Repo men riding a boom in their business try to surprise their quarry with a swift strike. Like at the gas station, when a person goes in to pay, they'll take his car. Doug Kriegel, Channel 4 News, Los Angeles.